Well, good morning from the border Betsu. Got my bike from the guest house. Electric bike, first time I've ever used one. So, gonna check this out. Trying to cycle to Mura around today. Let's see how far I actually get, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I just hope that this helps me with the hills on the way. Don't know how long the battery lasts. Let's check it out. Well, I've made it to the more rural part now. Granted, a lot of where I am is rural, but see, the problem with the e-bikes I've noticed is they're great for going uphill, but they're not, well, they're alright at like flat surfaces and downhill, but they're very heavy, so it makes it as though, like, even when you're not going that hard, it makes it feel like your legs are putting in a bit more effort when the assist mode is turned off, because I turn it off when I'm not going up a hill to save the battery, just in case I'm coming back and it's too hilly and I said, oh, I need a bit of assist from the battery. But we're out in the countryside now, that's the main thing. I'm gonna go that way. I thought I was going that way, but I would have been very wrong. So let's check it out. Well, it's going alright so far. There's a big hill there, but I turned on the assist and tell you, it feels like you're on a motorbike. But I just don't want to use it too much, as I said, because the battery might run out before I get back. What a view up here. I think this is the highest that I actually get to on this cycle. Now on the way back I think I might try a different way just to see if I can go by the coastline, but isn't that nice? That was a small train. It was just a tram. Let's continue on to Nobori Betsu. So I found a book off on the way to Muroran. Decided I might as well just check it out and see if they've got anything. Any Game Boy. Doesn't look like it so far. They've got a lot though, but not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna have a little look around just to see if there's anything of note. I mean, they have got PlayStation 1s and Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, but I already have one of them, so it's not really what I want. Well, there's Resident Evil for the Dreamcast there for €5, so I might pick it up on the way back. I am coming back the same way most of the way. I will try like change it up a little bit, but I'll think about getting that Resident Evil. I don't have a Dreamcast, but it's in like a nice little box, and €5 for that. I've never seen that at home. I've never seen Dreamcast games for sale except in one retro shop. So I'm gonna think about that. No Game Boy. Back on my bike. It's very windy. Well, I've made it to the coast. Now I haven't been able to video much of the cycle so far. Two reasons. It's very windy, and also I'm going through fairly busy areas, and well, you're not really allowed to record and cycle in Japan. It's basically like using your phone and driving. But on these kind of parts where it's just there's nobody here, it's alright. I still haven't used the electric assist on the bike yet, so I'll have it off. You can, if you don't know anything about electric bikes like me, you'll be happy to know it's very easy. So all you have to do is like press this up each time you want like extra power. Well, I think that's what you do. That's what I did at the start. Man, nice weather, although every like 20 minutes it spits rain for 1 or 2 minutes and it dries up as quick. I guess that's what happens when you're out on the coast, but there is a warning for a tsunami. Well, if that happens to me on this little cycle, I'm a goner. The sound of the waves crashing, isn't it relaxing? The reason I have this stupid little loop at the back of my hat is basically because if I don't, the sun is in my eyes if I take it off when I'm cycling. That's pretty dangerous. If I don't tighten it as tight as it is now, the hat will just blow away because it's so windy on the coast here. Get back on my bike, I will tell you that I think I can go to the falling in the sand. I think I can go to the top of this kind of hill. I think it's a lighthouse on the other side now. I'm not 100% sure. It's called Cape Mururan. So if I can get somewhere to park my bike there, I'm gonna definitely head up. But when I get there, I want to get something to drink. I want to get coffee or something. Although after this I might just get an iced coffee in one of the convenience stores, to be honest. A bit refreshing. And while I think of it, right across that way, straight across, is the main island of Japan, Honshu. Can't see it, but it's there, trust me. It's where I'm going tomorrow. I'll be sad to leave Hokkaido because I didn't see as much of it as I wanted. But at the same time, I will go to a few new places on Honshu, and I'm 100% sure that I'm 80% sure that I'm going to go back to Kyushu. So not the southernmost island of Japan, but that direction. I kind of want to get there relatively soon because it will get very humid. It's tropical climate on Kyushu, so it'll be very humid. It will rain quite a lot, but it won't be cold. So anyway, I'll stop blabbering on. Let's continue the cycle forward towards Mururan. Just arrived on the outskirts of Mururan, but I just noticed along the way there's a lot of houses like this, completely abandoned, like rotten away. I was gonna say, if you're ever thinking of wild camping in Japan while you're cycling around or travelling around, you could always sleep in them, but maybe it's a bit risky. Not because of police or anything, but because the place might bloody fall down on top of you. I'm gonna find a place near the base of this hill. I'm not gonna call it a mountain, it's a hill. And I'm gonna see if there's somewhere that I can put my bike. There's a lock on it and stuff like that, so it's fine. Just want to find a place that I can remember where to find it. Yeah, nice little cycle along here. I just wish that there was something like this all the way back instead of me having to go through the city. Now I know if it was just this all the way, it'd be quite boring because it's nice to kind of go through and see the little towns, you know. It gets a bit boring if you're just kind of on one straight road beside the seaside the whole time. Oh, I'll stop rambling on again. I've made a terrible mistake. This is not Mururan. Mururan's the other side of this. I thought this was the hill in Mururan, but there's a bigger hill further. Man, I thought I was good at navigation. Apparently not. But I will get there very soon. 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes top. We just took a little stop here for a second because I saw this, and I don't know what it is, but I want to walk up to it. And beside the sea still, there's a beach apparently here, and the way I'm thinking that I have to go is through this tunnel here. And there is like a little side lane, but I don't really know if you can bring a bike through it. But anyway, I'll figure that out in a few minutes. This is priority number one at the moment. And I apologise I haven't been able to film an awful lot. But even if I was filming, I'd be filming the same bloody thing. Just me cycling, straight road. So that's the hill that I thought was Muroran. Obviously it wasn't. Let's check this out. All the school kids out playing football. I'll have to translate that in a few minutes, see what it actually is for. I guess I'll just keep going. I just walked over to the beach here, and this guy is on a paddle board. You might not be able to see him. There's a little, you'll probably be able to see the black little shape. And he was lying down on the board as the wave was kind of coming in. I thought it was a bloody body floating on the water. Of course I get a noisy bike. It's alright though, once it works, that's all I care about. So I just took a little stop to get an iced coffee. Seiko Mart right behind me. So I'll drink a bit of that and I'll continue on. I'm almost at Muroran. It's taken me nearly 3 hours now. But of course 3 hours not constant cycling. A lot of it was actually checking my map, and then I took a break down at the Whale Peninsula area. So going back should be easier, and the wind should be on me back going home. But I still have to get to my destination first before I think about going back. God bless Seiko Mart. I've arrived in the small port town of Muroran. Just parked my bike here beside the train station. Check out the information map and see what's going on. I'm going to go in and get my stamp though when I'm here. I have to still get the one beside in Noborbetsu where I'm staying. Okay, railroad station. Okay, let's see. Should be fairly straightforward. It's not that big a town. There's a lighthouse though, so I'll probably check that out. Yeah, definitely. Hope the weather stays alright. It's getting a bit cloudy over there. Now I'm making my way towards the waterfront. Probably shouldn't have actually parked at the train station because it seems to be a bit further away from everything I wanted, but it's nice to stretch the legs a bit after cycling for a while. Just trying to think of when I'm going back. What way will I go? The way I took was kind of the direct route, and I think I was smart because I saved basically all of the battery to make the back journey just easy, you know. Didn't use the battery much, except for, I think there was twice I used it for two fairly steep hills, but apart from that didn't use it, so should be smooth sailing on the way back. I might have to divert and go along a bit more on the coast. I don't know how hilly that is, but just because that seems to be where a lot of the attractions are along the way. There's a couple of blossoms starting here, one over there, one here. Not many people out. I did walk past the City Hall. I thought, you know, City Hall, usually that's where everything kind of revolves around, like attractions and stuff, but now City Hall was closed. I suppose these towns don't really need much of a City Hall now, do they? Maybe back when it was a whalery. So yeah, just walking around now, seeing where it takes me. Well, we've made it down to the port. Smells very fishy, but it's fresh fishy. I don't know if I can go that way. See, there's construction work going on, and I'm not sure if it's private behind that, just for the fishing companies. This is pretty cool though. Don't know if I can go over to it. I don't think I can, but I'm gonna try. Now the reason that I'm in Muroran is because there's no reason at all on the map. It was the furthest that I wanted to go on a bike, because when I turn around this peninsula to the other side, it's probably the same distance to the next town that I've already done. And I didn't want to do a 6-hour journey one way and a 6-hour journey back. So that's really the only reason I picked it. And their mascot is a whale, so I thought there'd be like big whale statues everywhere, but so far there's only been one at the train station and a few stickers on the side of buildings of whales. That's been all. But you know, there's something about these kind of seaside towns. They're chilled out, you know. There's bloody no, well, there's a bit of wind, but honestly, when I was coming along on the bike, there was times where it was just completely against me. And even though I was coming this way, I guarantee you that when I'm going back, the wind will be in my face going that direction as well. Maybe I was just going so fast. Never thought of that. Very sleepy town. Well, I say that, but in the middle of summer it's probably bloody packed. So I can't go over to that. Blocked off here by a fence. I can at least walk out here. On my cycle, I came across a little hill, a big hill, bloody hurt my legs coming up here, called the Observation Hill. So you won't be able to hear when I turn around the camera, so I'll do the talking now. So there's somewhere down here. Jesus. Anyway, I don't know if I can get down. I think there might be a way that way, but we'll find out. Nice view though, it was worth hurting my legs for this. I can go. And that's a nice view. I can see more uphill coming up now in a minute. But I think when I get to that hill behind me, I think that's the end of the uphill, at least for this kind of mountainy part. And when I get back to close to where I'm staying, there is a hill. So I'm thinking if I can go follow along the railway track, then maybe I can avoid that hill. But I will have battery, so it's alright. Well, I stopped off at a lighthouse and got ice cream. I don't know why. This is the Cape Lighthouse, so I guess it's up there. Looking forward to trying this ice cream though. Who needs the spoon? Moment of truth. Oh god. It's so soft. It's like a... oh, I don't even know how to describe it. Same thing like the last time I got it in Sapporo. It's basically like just heavy whipping cream made into ice cream. Very refreshing because it's warm today. Where is this lighthouse? Oh, it's down here. Oh. So refreshing, especially after the cycle. Oh, it's pretty windy up here. I'll take a picture of the lighthouse through that. Oh, that was pretty nice. It was an unexpected detour. I mean, I knew it was along the way, but I didn't know it was the same route that I was taking. So it only took me about 3 minutes to get back onto the route back to Noboribetsu. That ice cream was so nice. I think I had it too fast. I got a bit of brain freeze earlier. But the name of it is, I still have the wrapper, of course, no beans. Silk ice cream, and I tell you, that describes it perfectly. Like bloody silk. Oh. Back on the bike we go. That was the shop over there, sells the ice cream. Nice little old lady running it, like most shops in Japan, old ladies running them. So I head in this direction, straight ahead. Let's go. You know, I was just thinking to myself, I'm nearly back and I forgot to go back into Book Off to get Resident Evil. Maybe it was meant to be. If I really want it, I'll find it in Tokyo, I'm sure. Damn. Those clouds look a little bit iffy, don't they? I think they do. Look at that. 100% gonna rain, isn't it? Yeah. Well, good thing I'm nearly back. Well, I'm still on the track back. There's a few cows that are coming over towards me. Can you see them, or is it too dark? I don't even know. Look at them staring at me menacingly. Horses yesterday, cows today, and there was me saying that I haven't seen any farm animals while I've been going around Japan. I think Buddha heard me. Bye cows. Oh, now they come over to the fence. Wow. Don't want them to come too close, they'll get a little electric shock. nice evening. Well, they're still there looking over. Anyway, time to get back to Nobori Betsu. I want to have a shower. I want to pack my bag for the airport tomorrow, and I want to eat and watch another episode of Twin Peaks. Actually, I watched 3 episodes yesterday, flying through it. So I will catch you when I'm going to Seiko Mart. I need to go to Seiko Mart today because it's my last day in Hokkaido, and Seiko Mart is only in Hokkaido, so I need to really make the most of this. It's very special. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss the creamy things, the milky things, the yogurty things. Oh, there's so bloody much that I'll miss. Well, I got tonkatsu curry from the hot chef section of Seiko Mart. I got Hokkaido milk, I got Hokkaido yogurt, and I got a Hokkaido cream bun. So I'm really making the most of this last day in Hokkaido. So I'm gonna head back now, eat this, pack my bag, and go to bed. I'll catch you tomorrow in Tokyo.